when you look at these two teams, they're just iron sharpening iron at this point. You have a Bills defense that's missing Trey White, a Chiefs defense that's missing Willie Gay, Rashad Fenton, Trent McDuffie. They're rolling out their day three picks in the secondary, and this was one of the best games of the week. Josh Allen, especially later in the game, connecting on Davis Knox, Dawson Knox. He also Gabe Davis as well earlier in the game. And this Bills offense is the most explosive one in football right now. Allen is the best quarterback in the league currently speaking. In terms of pure talents, I think I'd rather have Mahomes myself, but he's a little bit more athletic, a little bit bigger, a little bit of a stronger arm. Just in terms of talent, he has a little bit more than Mahomes. These passes he's ripping off are not okay. So now you pair that alongside Stephon, what has been said about Diggs, Gabriel Davis, who's breaking out big time, and yesterday the Bills ran the football well. My takeaway, Brandon, from this game is there's something missing in Kansas City. A little bit of a boost that I think has been left behind with Tyreek Hill. Juju had himself his best game yet as a Chief. 2 very good plays, one of which was a touchdown. Travis Kelce's Travis Kelce. But I say to myself, there is that vertical X factor who can give you a crossover over the middle, take you 25, 30 yards up the field, and can fill the role of a receiver number one. That way, Juju has less pressure on him. And that right there is DJ Moore. DJ Moore would come into this offense with Patrick Mahomes, and I think establish himself as a true wide receiver number one. I think for Kansas City, that is the one piece they are missing to beat a Buffalo, because this very much right now is an arms race between the two best teams. I think weapons right now should not be overvalued when you look at what it's done for Miami and many other teams like Cincinnati and Los Angeles.
I disagree with you. Tyreek Hill is not missed in Kansas City at all by Patrick Mahomes. And if he is, I mean, are we gonna sit here and act like Kansas City just got blown out by Buffalo? It's a 4-point game, John. So that vaunted Bills offense that you just said is the most explosive in the league, and Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the league. They got held to 24 points by a defense that is not very good.
It is
Yeah.
pretty average right now, and that's with guys being out. It's about league average.
Okay, but still 24 points is all Josh Allen put up against this. Josh Allen played much better in the playoffs last year against the Chiefs than he did yesterday.
How's a historic
100%,
playoff game?
right? 100%, right? What was the key difference in the game, in that game and this game? What was the difference, Sean?
I think both quarterbacks played at an insane level, and both
The
defenses
key,
got shredded.
the key defense was the Bills' defense, which was top notch last year, couldn't stop a nosebleed. What'd they do against Kansas City yesterday? Held Chiefs to 20 points. Now let's introduce to you guys BetStamp. Now BetStamp is a all-in-one marketplace because every sports book has different odds. On FanDuel, they got Detroit Lions at plus 194. Oh, those are good odds. You know, I'm getting an underdog at a good price. But wait, Sugar House has them at plus 215. Get a little bit more bang for your buck, and that's what it's all about when you're betting. You can track all your bets through all the sports books, and I'll have that right there in one convenient place for you to look. And our referral code is WISEGUYS, WISEGUYS. That's WISEGUYS. And like I was saying, the biggest thing with BetStamp, guys, it's free. Spagnola, even though he coached a very good game defensively against Josh Allen, he did make some key mistakes. Can't leave that rookie cornerback on the island against Stephon Diggs. Can't do it. Led to a touchdown right away. Like, you just can't do that. That's not smart football. But are you gonna bet on, John, that Patrick Mahomes is gonna turn the football over twice again if they play again? I don't think so.
The
Now
first read in the first was something Matt Mahomes has done in the past.
Yeah. Okay. But again, you say that I'll put my faith that Mahomes will get it figured out, and he won't turn the football over. And now I'm not going to say it wasn't Mahomes' fault. The last one, especially the game ending one, was completely like, it was just not a good read. But you say that Tyreek Hill is missing. I say I don't think so. I just think the Chiefs are playing a different style of football. I think the Chiefs are playing a very similar style to what the New England Patriots played when it was Gronkowski and a bunch of other guys right? Remember that? They got their Travis Kelce, right? Their Gronk, and they got some other guys with some talent. Patrick Mahomes has got just enough to do very well. He's got guys. Juju Smith Schuster. He's got the Travis Kelce. He's got some receiving backs. MVS.
Nicole
Uh,
Hartman,
who's good?
Sky Moore,
McCole Harmon. He's
Burns.
got to play a lot better. McCole Harmon. But they've got guys out there that can get the job done.
So they had the Patriots running game.
No, I mean, what didn't Justin come on here like a week or two ago and saying, see, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is playing out of his mind?
Yeah, yesterday he had 33 yards
Yeah, he didn't play well. They
rushing.
didn't run it at all. They only ran it 9 times with them. So, I mean, they got to stay more committed. Who would have thought that both of these teams don't really like to run that much, but I will give the Bills credit. They actually played smart football yesterday. They ran the football. Surprise, surprise, it actually worked, right? Um, but yeah, if these teams meet again in the playoffs, I'll pick the Chiefs because while I agree the Bills are a better team on paper and talent wise in totality, I just would take Patrick Mahomes over Josh Allen. And I think Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes are going to figure it out and they'll be able to play a much better game, a much cleaner game if these two teams meet around again.
I agree with you. I think this is kind of a battle of neither team played their best brand of football yesterday. Whichever one is closer to 100%, whichever one is clicking. Right now, these are just the top two teams in the league fluctuating. And I think Philadelphia can make it into that realm, but currently speaking, two best quarterbacks in football. Clyde Edwards-Helaire this year is averaging less rushing yards a game. He went from 52 to 42 in the same yards attempt. So he's had some good weeks, but the last 2 weeks, total 48 rushing yards. So not ideally, New England's running game with Rob Gronkowski back in the day.